listen to you. Communication, the spice of life. Communication.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna. I'm a teacher of English and French in SNG School, and today we have an interview with an ambassador of the SNG School and the greatest friend of the SNG community, Nicky Rubin.
Good evening. Oh, you speak French, right? You're teaching French?
Yes.
Bonsoir, mademoiselle.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
So, Nicky, tell me, how long have you known SNG School? SNG
Well,
community?
I've known Anastasia since about I met Anastasia in 2009. So now it's now 16?
16, yeah.
How many years is that? That's 6, 7.
7.
Yeah.
7.
I remember the night distinctly very well. What happened was, your boss, Anastasia, she was ringing me up for about 2 months. Nicky, come on, I want you to teach for me. And I'm going, no, I don't want to teach. I don't want to teach.
Okay.
And then one day I said to her, okay, Anastasia, I'll meet you. You know, she was teaching at a school in Krещатик, I can't remember. Anyway, I arrived at this little house in this little part of Kiev. It was a winter's night, all cold, and I knocked on the door. And this beautiful woman answers the door. I thought, oh God, kashmar. I'm stuck now. And she said to me, I agreed to teach her, and she said to me, Nicky, I said to her, there's one thing, Nicky, Anastasia, there's one thing. I don't want to teach any children. Because, I just want to speak very good English. I'm from England, I'm in London, I'm a lawyer, and all this rubbish. I only want to speak very good, high level. So she said, okay. So then one day, on a Saturday morning, she said to me, Nicky, do you mind if you have a couple of children in your class this morning? So I said, no, it's okay, Anastasia, don't mind. So we got a Saturday morning, everybody's sitting around, right? And these two kids, called Galia and Sveta, they're chirp. I said, girls, shh, chirpy chirpies, shh. They were like two little birds. So we called them the chirpy chirpies, right? So I said, girls, no talk. You can talk among yourselves, but in 15-20 minutes, when I finish with the rest of the class, you're going to speak English. So we went round as normal, round the class, and everybody's going, one thing speaking English, my level is this, that, and the other, not very good, sort of whatever, beginners. We came to these girls, I said, right girls, stop talking and talk to me in English. Well, my name is Galia, my mummy's this, my mummy this, and I fly all over the world, I'm in Germany. Fantastic English, right? To Anastasia, I said, listen, we can have more kids. Anyway, within 2 or 3 weeks, we had the entire class was kids. We had to cancel the Saturday morning class, and it was only kids. And then we moved to another building, where it was 2 floors in another little house. And some days on a Saturday morning, the kids would be running up and down the stairs. It was a kashmar, it was a nightmare. But to control them, but we had such fun. And some of those children are still with Anastasia now. One of them's coming tomorrow night, hopefully, Masha. Do you know Masha? Do you know Olga?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know Olga? Her daughter, Maria, Masha, yeah.
Super, it's really interesting.
So and we got some, I didn't really know, I hadn't really had an experience with children at all, and it was great, we did, 2 years.
But Nicky, what was your first impression about SNG School?
Well, basically this school is really, the thing that makes this special, this school is Anastasia, her boundless energy and her creativity and her, ability to sort of move forward. Plus, she's a great leader, the way she kind of leads all all the other teachers and students, and it's basically her charisma that, keeps this school. It's very, what would you say, Anastasia-centric.
Anastasia style.
Anastasia-centric or something like that. Student-centric,
Nicky, what do you think about teaching in general? Do you enjoy teaching?
Well, when I came to, I'd never taught before I came to Ukraine, I didn't even know, I never thought about teaching, And then I got this job in this school in Kiev, and and it came very naturally to me, speaking in front of people teaching and check. What comes naturally actually is correcting people, because I actually don't like hearing my language spoken badly. It annoys me. So I'm one of these people who corrects. Now, a lot of people I've seen, other teachers, especially Americans and Canadians, give them half a chance and they'll go and they'll talk to you for 20 minutes, whereas the kids or the students who are supposed to be talking, not the teacher. So most people, I noticed that most people were very teacher-centric, is that what you call it? Whereas I don't believe in that. You got to do whatever you can to make the kids speak, or the students.
Okay, so as a person who doesn't like badly spoken English, what's your advice or piece of advice to people who want to learn foreign languages?
Well, the most important thing is not to be shy. The second thing is listening is very, very important. But the other thing is повторение матучения. Repetition is the key. And it doesn't matter if you don't understand what you're speaking about. If someone says to you, I'm just going to give if someone says to you just very quickly in English, you don't expect if someone says, keep calm and follow the golden rules. Just repeat it and go, keep calm and follow the golden rules. It doesn't matter what it does, because in a situation when you're traveling, for example, most people will come up to you and say, where are you from? Do you like this country? What is your name? How old are you? Even if you don't understand, you go, what is your name? How old are you? Repeat the question, because the following day, somebody will ask you exactly the same question. And so it's only a matter of time before you change it from the interrogative into the affirmative. And you go, I'm 20, I love Iran, or I love Ukraine, my name is blah blah. Do you understand? Yeah, if you don't speak any English and someone says, what is your name? And you sit there in silence, that's no good. Just go, what is your name? And the guy will say, oh, my name is Igor. And then you go, my name is Nicholas, I understand. And that's how you do it. I mean, you must, you speak French. It's exactly the same. It's basically, one of the most important things about learning a language is actually being like a mimic. Very much mimic. Yes. When you're a bit of an idiot, when you sort of mimic, you've got to do a bit of that.
Okay, perfect. And maybe I know that you have a project that is called Radio Rubin.
Radio Rubin. Yeah, well, that Radio Rubin is an idea that Anastasia and I came up with using the music. Right? We got the songs here, for example. This one's called Ukrainian Kiss, it's a cigarette song. We have another one called I'll Never Forget You. And basically what happens is, you can learn a lot of English from music. When she told me the story, I was in Japan. So basically, the story is you can learn music, from songs. So for example, this song is called Cigarette Song. The chorus is, don't light that cigarette. So for example, a mother seeing a son who's just about to light it, don't light that cigarette. You can learn from the song.
Perfect. This is the perfect opportunity for those who want to learn English.
Let me have a look at those questions before the battery's going to run out here. So Radio Rubin is basically, learn English with Anastasia and me.
And you always listen to native speaker, and this is like super, super interesting and useful.
Do I listen to native speakers?
No, we.
Oh, yeah, it's very important. Yeah, I mean, because the accent's very important. That's the other thing. We didn't talk about that. The pronunciation is very, very important. Why? Because, and the grammar. Because the moment, for example, a Russian person, a Russian speaker like yourself, right? If you go to England, you go in a restaurant, you go, I want tea. Yeah. Well, first of all, they think you're rude. Yes. And then they know you're Russian, and so the price goes up. Because you should say, I would like some tea. Because we always say the tea or some tea, we have an article. But in Russian, you don't have any articles, right? I want tea. I want coffee. No good. I would like some coffee. Or leave. I want some tea, please.
English is about politeness.
The whole of English society is based on politeness and manners. Very different from here, where it's based on authority and control. power, you know. It's not the same in England, it's different.
Okay.
That's why we speak in English, not Russian, all over the world. Not French.
And Нікі, the last question, but it's not really a question. It's,
What is it?
Yeah, your wishes. To
My wishes.
SNG community.
Ajelanya.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I you know, what can I say is every year Anastasia, she grows. You know, she now has schools in, she now has schools in, you know, everywhere in Ukraine. And by the way, this is something we didn't talk about. The ambassador, because when I was in Colombia recently, in South America, I was in the jungle. Actually, I was on the seaside in the north of the Caribbean, in Colombia, and I went into the hotel, and the girls in the hotel, they said to me, you know, this is a school as well. I went, really? She said, yes, we teach on Mondays. I said, do you? I said, okay, would you like me to give you a lesson? They said, yes, okay. She said, why, are you a teacher? I said, yes, I work for S&G International.
Perfect.
Right? So, I got the little logo, and, you know, and I gave these kids an English lesson, and you've seen some videos,
Yeah,
right?
we've seen the
Have you seen
videos,
those?
yeah.
I mean, those are very short, edited videos. They were, you know, a lot more happened.
Video is
I gave
perfect.
3 lessons, and, you know, these kids were running all over the place, and the adults were, you know, they were a bit better, but, oh my God, it was emotional at one point, you know. So the question is, so basically, you know, my wishes to Anastasia is she keep moving, you know, because she's already got schools all over the place, and every year, you know, there's a new school.
Yeah, we have schools in
And a new teacher, you know.
Podilsky,
You know.
yes.
She will be like a brand name. You know, Speak and Go. Never mind, Speak Up. Speak and Go. Forget Speak Up. Speak
That
Down.
was-
That was Nicky Rubin. You know, it was Nicky.
Yeah.
That was
Nicky
Rubin.
Rubin.
Speaking live
Yes,
at
speaking
Speak
live.
and Go International in Kiev.
Our dearest friend, and thank you very much for your time.
It's a pleasure, my dear. It was a
Thank you.
pleasure being interviewed by you, and it's always a pleasure to speak about S&G and Anastasia and her leadership qualities.
Thank you very much.
Well, as you wake up in the morning to see the sunlight